Pictures of Dad's certificates that he's gotten recently and in the past.
Whereas the first European settlement in North America was in Florida, and whereas St. Augustine is the oldest continuous occupied city in North America, and whereas the knowledge of the Spanish colonial heritage of Florida continues to grow in importance into the 21st century, and whereas Dr. Albert C. Manucy is a native of St. Augustine, and whereas Dr. Manucy has received many honors, including the Order of La Florida from the city of St. Augustine and membership in Spain's Amigo de los Castillos. Now therefore, Governor and Cabinet of the state of Florida do hereby express admiration and appreciation to Dr. Albert C. Manucy for his faithful and unselfish devotion to furthering knowledge about the architecture of colonial St. Augustine and Florida's Hispanic heritage. In testimony thereof, the Governor and the Cabinet of the state of Florida have hereto subscribed their names and caused the official seal of the state of Florida to be hereunto affixed in the city of Tallahassee on this 10th day of September 1997. This is very much the same, except it is from the Board of County Commissioners, St. Johns County. The St. Johns County School District Certificate of Recognition. This next one is a letter to honor Albert Manucy. From the Governor, whereas Albert Manucy, native of St. Augustine, is being honored on September 17, 1996 for his outstanding contribution to the city. The city proclaimed Albert Manucy Day in that same year, and I'll let Ann read the rest of this.
Whereas he is a member of the St. Augustine Historical Society, the St. Augustine Archaeological Association, and the Florida Historical Society, and whereas his extensive knowledge of St. Augustine has made him an invaluable source for its history. Now, therefore, I, Lawton Childs, Governor of the state of Florida, commend Albert Manucy for his many years of dedicated service to the preservation of the history of St. Augustine, and extend appreciation to him as he is honored today.
Letter, certificate of appreciation from the city.
Whereas St. Augustine is most proud of its long history, both before and after Columbus' discovery of the New World, and whereas, because of St. Augustine's historical prominence in the colonization of our country, dedication to research and learning is of the utmost importance to our country, our state, our city, and our citizens. And whereas Albert Manucy, one of St. Augustine's native sons, has dedicated his life to the historical research and writings about St. Augustine and our first people and their homes, and whereas Albert Manucy, in recognition of his service to the city of St. Augustine, received the Order of La Florida, the city of St. Augustine's highest award, and urge all our citizens to recognize the many valuable contributions he has made to the betterment of our historic community, and the 431st year of the founding of St. Augustine, the nation's oldest city. Len Weeks, Mayor. United States Department of the Interior, National Park Service, Washington, D.C., September 17, 1996. Preservation of this nation's oldest European city, St. Augustine, Florida. Most particularly, however, I want to commend you for 33 years of service to the National Park System, 28 of which you spent in St. Augustine, researching the history and construction of Castillo de San Marcos National Monument. Your professional record shows you to have been a master of all trades, the kind of Renaissance man that the National Park Service needed during those early years of hard times and small budgets. Beginning in the late 1930s, you not only pioneered historical and architectural research of Castillo de San Marcos, but also carried on vigorous programs of photography, drawing, maintenance supervision, planning, and interpretive displays. In addition to overseeing interpretive programs at the Castillo and Fort Matanzas, you did the same for programs at other parks in the cluster of southeastern national monuments. In September 1946, regional historian Roy Appleman wrote the regional director that you had performed at one and the same time the function of an historian, museum technician, artist, and model builder. Please accept my thanks and congratulations for giving us a lifetime of devoted labor and of substantial accomplishment. Sincerely, Roger C. Kennedy, Director. Historic St. Augustine Preservation Board Resolution to celebrate, show appreciation, and acknowledge with gratitude the tireless effort and accomplishments of Dr. Albert C. Manucy.